Yeah. Ready? Woo, woo. Let's go. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys.
What's going on, everybody? This is Product Probes Christian, and we are back here today with another knife review. This is the Tac-force 702 BL, which stands for blue. And I'm pretty interested to see what this thing looks like. It looks pretty neat on Amazon, and let's see what this thing's doing. Okay, well, it said blue. This thing looks pretty blue to me. First impressions, alright. The release on it isn't the quickest, but I'm sure after some time working it in, let me give you a little close up here real quick. This thing is pretty neat. The designs on the handle are actually really nice, the grip and everything. We got a little seatbelt cutter right there. I don't know if you can see that very closely, but focus in, there we go. Little seatbelt cutter right there. Super cool design. Look at the little hollow grip right there, just for extra keeping it super light. But yeah, I mean, this thing is pretty sick. Let me see. It's not too bad, actually. Maybe get a little flick to it. There we go. It's not too bad. Maybe you should just start working it in. But overall, this thing is really light. I really like the blade on this thing. It's super clean looking. That little dark stainless steel, coated, made in the USA. It's got the combined blade on it. It's got a straight blade and a serrated blade. So we got two little blades. We got your thumb studs right here and right here for extra good release right there. Show you around. The belt clip on this thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can't even move it. This thing is super sturdy. We got three little bolts right there holding it in, as you can see. The seatbelt cutter. I mean, looks like any standard seatbelt cutter, but I mean, the one thing I really do like is this grip. I mean, as you can see, look closely, you've got like a super grip right there. It's got like kind of hollow. I don't know. Now that I think about it, the aluminum kind of feels cheap for some reason, but I mean, ain't nothing really wrong with that. It's just kind of the way it feels, but it ain't too bad. But yeah, I mean, the paint job on it is really nice. You don't really see any spots where it hasn't been painted in or anything. Like, get a little close up. It's kind of a sparkly blue. Pretty cool. Let's get some measurements on this thing. Let me just get this down. Grab this. Alright, let me get you a zoom in on here. Oh, shit. Get you a zoom in on here. Oh, we're zooming out. Move this in up a little bit. Alright, there we go. So this thing closed. We're looking at it this way, it'll be a little better. Thing closed. We're looking at about 5 inches with the seatbelt cutter. Maybe 4 3/4. Fully opened. We're looking at about, this way, 8 inches on the dot, and the blade itself, we're looking at about 3.5 inches. So overall, pretty nice little pocket knife. It's got more of the tactical side to it than the actual pocket knife itself. But I mean, for how big this thing, I mean, it's not super big, but it is very light. Let's get the weight on this thing. Zoom back out, or zoom back out, there we go. Let's see, get this thing, open it up. Like I said, pretty light, average 4.4 ounces, so overall, pretty nice little knife. But yeah, let's go see what this thing looks like in the pocket. Alright guys, let's get some pocket shots on this thing. Like I said before I put it in the pocket, the belt clip was actually very sturdy, like it's not even budging, but let's see how it slides in the pocket. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. There's a little part right here, I don't know if you can see, kind of getting stuck right there, but it's not too bad if you slide in kind of up here first and then went down. Yep, not too bad. The print on it, it's kind of a thicker knife, so there's a little bit of printing on there, but it ain't too bad at all. I like how on most knives, the belt clip is a little lower, so like it's kind of sticking out a bunch at the top, but on this one, there's barely any bit sticking out of the top of the pocket right there. On the concealed side of it, I'm not wearing jeans or anything, but if it were to be up a little bit higher, I mean, wearing a shirt like this, you wouldn't even be able to see it. I mean, it is printing a little bit, but it ain't too bad at all. And then whenever you pull it out, I like how as soon as you pull it out, the trigger's right there. I know on some knives, whenever you pull them out, you have to turn them over and flip them and then do it and to get your release. But I mean, this knife, you just pull it out and you're good to go. Alright guys, we just got done with the pocket shot. We're out here. Let's see how good the blade is on this thing. We finally, that's a little piece of wood right here. We're just going to try and carve some. Pretty good actually. No problem whatsoever. Just get a little close up right there. Let's get the point on this thing with some piece of paper. I don't know how good you can see that right there. Oh my. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's cutting through it like it's nothing. That, get a little close up on the blade right there. But I mean, that took no, that's honestly probably one of the sharpest knives we've reviewed to this day. I mean, this thing's pretty sweet actually. Wish the blade on the straight blade was a little bit longer, but that's fine. But yeah, I mean, this thing is very sharp. Alright guys, we're going to start doing something new with the knives that have the seatbelt cutters on them. We're going to test them out on this piece of yarn right here. I know it ain't much compared to a regular seatbelt, but this is trying to just to give a little comparison on how good these things work. Let me just get this on in here, and I mean, that cut like it was nothing. That was nothing at all. I know it's just a piece of yarn, but I mean, no effort whatsoever. I'd like to test it out on a real seatbelt if we actually could, but there's that. Alright guys, well, this was the Tac-force 702 blue knife, and I mean, as you can see why. But honestly, this thing is close to a 10 out of 10. It's light, it's perfect little size pocket knife. The features on it, I mean, it's pretty much got everything. It's got your seatbelt cutter, your little glass breaker, thumb studs. It's got grips on the top right here, here, and here for maximum grip. Grip right here for your thumb. Just lots of grips. As you can see, you got a little hollow. It's hollow up in there to give it, make it super light. Super nice belt clip. Very sharp. Both the blades on here. I mean, there's not much else you can ask for with a knife. It looks good. That blue and black just comes together real nicely. And right here just seems a spot to put your finger just if you are cutting. But I mean, overall, this thing is very nice. One of the nicest knives Product Probes has reviewed lately. But if you guys like this knife, drop a like, subscribe. We're trying to get up to 100 subscribers right now. It's kind of our goal. We're kind of just starting out, but if you guys can just subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. And we want to get a bunch of more knife reviews for you guys. And also, we're not limited to the knives, so if there's anything else you want us to review, let us know down in the comments. And let me give you one more close-up before we head on out. But yeah, this thing is badass. Alright, see you on the next one.